When we spoke to you about 2 weeks ago, you said the situation in Mariupol is like hell. What can you tell us about the situation there now?
I think I'm very worried that this Mariupol hell could be repeated in other cities in the east of Ukraine. And these are cities with millions of inhabitants, like the city of Kharkiv, which is shelled every day. And we see huge destructions of residential buildings. The city of Dnipro could have the same situation as in Mariupol if Russians will succeed with their operations in the east. And we know that they can succeed if Ukraine will not receive advanced weapons to fight them back. And I'm very worried about the future and of millions of people in the eastern part of Ukraine. And unfortunately, we cannot unblock Mariupol with those weapons which we are receiving so far, because it's important, but it's not enough to unblock. And I'm worried that that could be in other countries very soon, in other cities very soon.
And that would mean just untold number of dead men, women, and children. I'm just wondering, what is it that you think could make a difference in this conflict? 51 days now of death and destruction. What is it that could make a difference for the Ukrainian people?
You know, first, I'm in the U.S. now. I had meetings with senators, with congressmen, with White House, and I felt that it's still a lack of belief in Ukrainian army and Ukrainian people that we can win and we can defeat Russia. I think there has to be change of the mindset, especially among American administration, and they have to realize that Ukrainians will fight till the end. We will not surrender. So, and to get this done, to get Russians out of Ukraine and to stop the horrible crimes and genocide, we simply need to receive advanced weapons, not just Soviet systems. Because Russians, they have simply much more Soviet junk. We can't keep receiving Soviet tanks and the Soviet systems and win this war. We need something like F-16s, the real planes, fighter jets. If we get them enough, we can actually impose our own no-fly zone over territory of Ukraine. And we can protect our civilians, our cities from constant shelling. And, you know, when Russians are saying that they are pissed off that the US is providing weapons to Ukraine, it means something. It's actually a strong message that this has to keep going, that weapons to Ukraine must keep going. But the next step of this weapons delivery is to believe that Ukrainian army can operate not just Soviet junk, but advanced NATO systems. And if you don't believe that, start trainings for Ukrainian pilots, Ukrainian tank operators now. We have to do that now in order to win this war in the coming months